Today I'm going to be talking about adoption support services. Adoption support services is governed by the Adoption Support Services Regulation 2005. I will briefly mention what it comprises, but I will focus mainly in this discussion, or this this video, on the provision of financial support, because I feel this is where a lot of people may be interested in knowing information and knowing what is available should they choose to proceed down the route of adoption. The legislation I've just mentioned allows the local authority adoption service to provide adoption support services. Local authorities are required to make a range of adoption support services available in their area to meet the needs of people affected by adoption. Adoption support services are defined as including financial support, but it's not limited to financial support. It includes services to enable groups of adoptive children, adoptive parents, and natural parents of or former guardian of an adoptive child to discuss matters relating to adoption. Services also include assistance, including mediation services in relation to contact between an adoptive child and a natural parent. Natural siblings, former guardian, or a related person of the adoptive child. Services also include therapeutic services for adoptive children. It also includes assistance for the purpose of ensuring the continuance of the relationship between an adoptive child and his adoptive parent, including training for adoptive parents to meet any special needs of the child and respite care. Assistance will also be provided by way of service where disruption of an adoptive placement or adoption arrangement following the making of an adoption order has occurred or is in danger of occurring. Making arrangements for the provision of mediation services and organizing and running meetings to discuss the disruptions. And also, services also include providing counseling, advice, and information. I shall now turn to specifically the issue relating to provision of financial support, because I feel a lot of people may be interested in having this information. A distinction must be made between ongoing financial support, that is, financial support that is paid on a regular basis, which was agreed before the adoption order was made, and other support services. The services and provision of such financial support will remain the responsibility of the local authority who originally agreed it, for as long as the family in question qualifies for payment. This distinction has been made because financial support can be paid in isolation from other services which may have to be locally provided. Provision of financial support. There are circumstances in which financial support may be paid to an adoptive parent. These are where it is necessary to ensure that the adoptive parent can look after the child. It also includes where the child needs special care which requires greater expenditure of resources by reason of illness, disability, emotional or behavioral difficulties, or the continuing consequences of past abuse or neglect. Also, where it is necessary for the local authority to make any special arrangement to facilitate the placement or the adoption by reason of the age or ethnic origin of the child, or the desirability of the child being placed with the same adoptive parent as his brother or sister. And this is in circumstances that may include include full-blood siblings or half-blood siblings, or with a child with whom he previously shared a home.